Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. No problem. We'll start. Other people will watch the recorded, not a problem. Okay. So now, in this particular session, we are going to discuss about 50 days of strategy. So we all people know very well that, the TS set exam is going to happen between 28th, 29th, or 30th. Of the October. So hardly we are having exactly 50 days of time. So in this particular session, I'm going to explain to all of you how to make use of this particular 50 days of session. And most importantly, I want to highlight, so the people who pay the fees, I will be dispatching the best book for MCQ solving. So in this particular book, friends, you will get all the MCQs for the all 13 units. And trust me, beyond this particular level, you don't get any kind of a question. So it will cover from most of all basic to advanced level questions. So along with this particular book, you will also get an access to the online test series also. In that particular online test series, you will be having 20 tests. So remember my words very correctly. So there will be a total 20 tests with a book which consists of more than 4,000 MCQ questions. So whether you believe it or not, beyond this particular level, there is no way of asking the question in your TS set life sciences. So the people who paid the fees, very surely I will dispatch all the books by tomorrow itself. Okay, now listen to me very correctly. See, I'm telling you right now, I'm not here to discourage any one of you, but I'm telling you very straightforward to all of you why most of the Andhra and Telangana students, as well as the teachers and lecturers, they never qualify the net. So people, 90% of the Andhra and Telangana students, I don't know what they people think. You always think that SET is the highest exam. This is one of the disadvantages. You people never grow in your life and thinking that SET is the maximum exam, SET is the highest exam, and thinking that I know each and everything. Remember my statements very correctly. The student who thinks that I know everything, the students who thinks that I read everything, remember my words very clearly, those are all the students who never grow in their life. They are always in the position of zero. The students who always thinks I want to grow in my life, the students who always thinks I want to learn more, only those students can easily succeed in their life. First of all, I am not here to discourage anyone, but I'm telling you the fact. Stop thinking that you know everything. To be very specific, to be very honest, what you know is less than 1%, and what you have to know is nearly 99%. Okay, now listen. Before explaining you the timetable, I want every student has to understand the differences between the TS set exam or AP set exam, KSET exam, and the CSIR net exam. Most of the students will think that if they qualify the TS set exam, their life is settled. Whether you believe it or not, with TS set exam, you can't do anything. Okay, listen my words correctly. First of all, TS set exam is a state level exam. It is just a state level. And tell me, 90% of the students don't know why they are writing the set exam also. They just say that notification has released. I completed MSc and I'm working as a teacher. I want to write the set exam. And most of the people don't know why they are writing. What will happen after you qualifying the set? I'm just telling you an example to all of you. There are many hundreds of students who qualified, right? In the month of March, April also, there was a TS set exam occurred in the 2023. Now, do you have any idea what those students are doing? They are just sitting ideally at their home. They're not doing anything. So first of all, you have to understand a point. What happens if you qualify the set? And what happens if you qualify the net? What is the difference? Remember, set exam will be conducted once in a year and net exam will be conducted twice in a year. So now listen, you qualified the set exam. There is no doubt about it. So what you will get after qualifying the set exam? Do you think the government of Telangana will call you and give you the lecturership job that you have qualified a set exam? Remember my words, no one is going to bother if you qualify the SET exam. Remember my words, when you qualify the SET exam, you are eligible to become an assistant professor or a lecturer, or even I can say the degree lecturer in the PG and BSc colleges. Now, in some universities, like some JNTU, Sri Krishna Devaraya, Kakatiya universities, Usmania universities, there are many universities in Andhra and Telangana. They will also take the people who qualified the TS SET into the PhD program. That is called JRF and SRF. But this is not mandatory. Only few people will take it. Few universities will take it. Majorly, you by qualifying the TS SET, you will enter into the lecturership. I am not discouraging anyone here. I am telling you the real fact. Where you have to know your level, what you are thinking about yourself, and what is the reality. Now, the point is that if you qualify the TS SET and if you go to a college, please don't think that everyone is going to give you 50,000 rupees of salary. Please come and join in our college. That is completely wrong. No one is going to 40,000, 30,000. Whether you believe it or not, no one is going to give you 20 to 25,000 rupees also, because you're just a fresher. Just completed MSc and you qualified the SET exam. And no one is going to give 20 to 25,000 rupees. So in order to earn 20 to 25,000 rupees, you qualified, you completed MSc from a good university, and you qualified the SET just to earn 20 to 25,000 rupees. And some students are saying that if I qualify the TS SET, I can complete PhD. That is not like that. Most of the students in Telangana, they are thinking that Usmania University, JNTU University, Kakatiya universities, they are all the prestigious universities. I completely agree with all of you. These are all prestigious universities in the state level. In the prestigious university in the state level. Very reputed universities. There's no doubt about it. But let's consider a national level. No one will remember these universities also. Hope every one of you know it. In the Hyderabad, you are having a university called as HCU, Hyderabad Central University. It is always a top 8th university in India. Vast amount of the research is doing. Research is happening and very highly qualified professors are also there. If you want to do your PhD in Telangana, I am talking only, it is very idealized to do your PhD in the Hyderabad Central University, not in all these universities. They are very good. They're very, very good with respect to the state level. But if you want to grow in your life, you have to try for central universities or the IITs or the NITs or IISCs or ISERs. These are all the national institutes present in India. Now, the question is very clear. If you qualify the SET exam, as all of you thinking that SET is super powerful exam, I'm not degrading also. If you qualify the SET exam, do you think people will come and take you to the HCU? They don't even consider your application also. See, friends, because the SET is a state level exam. If you want to grow in your life and if you want to apply for the JRF or the lecturership national level, always the net is the highest priority. You also know very well what is the syllabus of the TSSET Life Sciences and CSIR NET Life Sciences. Just copy paste of the CSIR NET Life Sciences syllabus will be the TS SET. But here the level is very, very high and very difficult level. The level is very low and the type of question paper is very easy to intermediate level of the question paper, right? So suppose you qualified a TS SET and you want to become an assistant professor. Suppose example, I'm saying there is a state university released the notification. So you went to that interview with a SET qualification and you went to the interview with the NET qualification. Of course, friends, one of the highest priorities for the NET qualified students. It doesn't mean that the SET qualified students are not useful. They are also useful, very, very useful. But NET is the highest priority. That's why you people stop thinking that if I qualify the SET exam, my life will be settled. That is wrong. If you qualify the SET, still you have to find a lot of options and a lot of opportunities. But if you qualify the NET, in our Andhra and Telangana, surprisingly very less number of teachers. I am not using the word students. I am using the word many degree lecturers. Many teachers who are teaching the MSc students, most of them are not qualified the net exam. Still they are applying for the net exam and they want to qualify in order to get their promotion. So you imagine or understand the importance of the net when compared to all set exam. So that's why you prepare for the set exam. I am not at all denying, but with the TS set, don't think that I can settle in the life. This is completely false. With the net, at least you are having a good opportunity to explore many universities and many degree colleges and many PG colleges. And moreover, if you qualified the set exam, example, you want to do the PhD. Do you think anyone will give you a single rupee stipend? You will get the stipend of 0. But if you qualify the net for the period of 5 years, you will be getting the stipend. In the first 2 years, we can call it JRF. In the next 3 years, we can call it as the SRF. In the first 2 years of JRF, now according to the new guidelines, you will get more than 42,000 rupees every month. And the SRF, you will get more than 60,000 rupees every single month in the next 3 years. But if you get if you qualified a set exam and if you want to do your PhD, no one is going to give a single rupee. Still, I am seeing many students who are suffering, who are doing in the JNTU, Usmania, in Andhra University, Padmavati University, many universities in Andhra and Telangana. Still, they are preparing for the CSIR NET while doing their PhD because they are not getting a single rupee stipend. So don't think, first of all, I am not here to discourage any student, but I am telling you that most of the Andhra and Telangana students, they will think, I am not discouraging anyone. They will think that they are very over smart. The point is that, friends, we really don't know anything. Hardly you know only 1% of the information and you don't know any 99% of information. So because of your over smartness, as well as because of you think that you know everything, you are not exploring any good options. And now, can anyone show me one single student who completed MSc and earning 50,000 rupees in the starting? Forget about 50,000. Can anyone show me the student who is earning 30,000 rupees? No. Why? Because you don't get that much of salary in the MSc complete once you completed MSc. Once you do the PhD, your recognition is also increased and your salary is also increased. So we have to know where we stand. We have to know what is our level. In order to improve in the career, we should not only depending on the state level test, we should also depending on the national level test. That will give you a great recognition to all of you in your career, in your future. And I'm not discouraging anyone, but I'm telling you very clearly, stop thinking that we know everything. We just know very less information. I want every Telangana and Andhra student has to prepare for set exam and give the highest importance to the net exam. Trust me, if you qualify a net exam, if you go to any university in Telangana, immediately they will take you, immediately, because the net having a greater importance, followed by the set. Set is very, very important up to state level. Net is extremely important up to national level. So it is your decision to decide what you have to do in the future. Okay, see, any teacher, any student always think that he or she has to grow in a repeated level, not restricted to a particular category. So in order to succeed in in your career in a great manner, I encourage all of you focus on the set and give the highest importance to the net. Okay, now why I am saying is people are thinking that only this is the highest exam. So I want you to know about this. Okay, so now don't think that if you qualify the set exam and you will get a job very immediately. No, again, you have to apply. You have to wait for the notifications. You have to see many universities. But if you qualify the net, you can directly apply in the government colleges, even though they don't take you permanently. Just they will take you on a contract based, because you are having a highest qualification. So remember that particular point. Now, next one. So now let's come to our preparation plan. And I'm not here also discouraging any students. Most of the students will get serious when the notification comes. Friends, this is not the way to prepare for a competitive exam. And all people will pressurize the teachers that are you going to complete the syllabus or not? I'm sorry to say this, this is not the way to prepare for an exam. It is not a board exam that you will read in the last 1 month and you will crack, you will get the 80%. I am seeing many students who is having the 9%, 9 CGPA, and no one qualified even a one competitive exam national wide. No one qualified a GATE, and no one qualified CSIR. Why? In the board exam, you people just buy hard. If you buy hard, if you understand the little bit concept also, you can easily score a great amount of percentage. But in order to qualify in the state and national level exam, I always encourage every student, in order to crack the set exam, you require 5 to 6 months of a dedicated preparation. Dedicated. In order to qualify the net exam, you require a very dedicated preparation of 6 to 9 months. And what is the another disadvantage? Botany people will think that if I study the botany, I can easily crack the set exam. Zoology people will think that if I study the zoology portion, I can qualify the set exam. This is completely false information and it is a myth. Because here you are not writing a botany, you are not writing a zoology, you are not writing a microbiology, you are not writing a biochemistry, or you are not writing a biotechnology. What you are writing is life sciences. So the student should have a very good knowledge on all the subjects. Then only you can crack the exam. Otherwise, it's very difficult to crack. The only advantage in the set exam, friends, you people don't have the negative marking. That is the only disadvantage. So now you remember my statements very correctly. What are the do or die chapters in order to qualify the TSET? So remember, unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and unit 8, unit 10, unit 13. If you skip any one of this unit, whether you believe it or not, it's very difficult to crack the exam. So this, whether for the net or set also, these 9 units are mandatory. You have to crack them. Sorry, you have to understand them very clearly. And some students will think that if I study a basic level of the concept, is it really sufficient? Is it really sufficient for the exam? And you people will think that I got a 90% in my MSc, I know everything. That is completely wrong, friends. What you studied is theory. Here, all the questions are application-based questions, analytical questions, logical questions, numerical questions, graphical questions. You people should have a great knowledge from very basic to the very advanced level. Then only you can read it. I seen many biochemistry students who did their MS in biochemistry only. But 60%, 60 to 70% of the students won't answer a single question from biochemistry when it comes to the competitive exam. Why? Because what you read is theory. Here, what you read is an application based. That's why you should know very basic to the advanced level of the concept. Then only you can crack it. Now you have to read 1 to 6 and 8, 10, 13. These 9 units are mandatory. Apart from these 9 units, you people can choose any 2 units out of this out of these 4 units. Suppose example, if you are a zoology student, if you are good in the human physiology, you can choose it. If you're a botany student, if you're not good in the human physiology or evolution, you can choose applied biology and diversity of life forms. So it depends. It depends on in which concept you are really good. You people can choose that specific subject for the exam. But in order to crack the TS set, you should be super expert in minimum 9, super expert, and maximum 11 number of units. Undoubtedly, you will crack the exam. There is no doubt about it. I don't know whether other teachers will say this line or not, but I am saying if you strictly follow my lessons, I'm using the word lessons, and strictly read my PPT and strictly follow the test, undoubtedly you can crack the exam. There's no doubt about it. When I use the word strictly, remember how many number of hours you have to read. Now I'm going to give you a perfect timetable. Now, some students will think that if I read 1 or 2 hours, will I crack the exam? Whether you believe it or not, you never crack the exam. If you are cracking the exam in your MSc, you have studied very nicely. You are having a very good subject knowledge, very good conceptual knowledge, then you will crack it. But if you did not read anything in your MSc and if you think that I can crack it, that is just your assumption. You don't crack. So you have a 50 days of time. In this 50 days, I'll tell you two plans. Remember, you have to study minimum 6 to 8 hours of self-study, apart from 3 hours of classes. Then only, friends, you can remember a lot of information and you can easily answer that particular given questions. So minimum 6 hours, maximum 8 hours, apart from the 2 to 3 hours of classes. So an average, you have to read 7 to 9 hours in order to crack the SET exam. There's no doubt you'll crack it if you really dedicatedly spend this much time. If you spend 2 to 3 hours and if you think that I can easily crack it, it depends on your intelligence. You may or may not crack the exam. I don't give the guarantee. And why I don't encourage everyone and why I don't give guarantee to any TS set and APSET students is the only reason is that you will become only serious when the notification comes. This is not the way to prepare for the competitive exam. You should be thorough with 5 to 6 months of dedicated preparation. I'll give you not 100%, 1000% guarantee you'll crack the exam. And you think that within 60 days I'll work day and night, I can crack it. It may or may not be possible. I can't give the guarantee over there because I really don't know how intelligent you are. I really don't know whether you're having a good knowledge on the subject or not. If you're having a good knowledge on the subject, you can crack it. No doubt about it. Now I'm going to tell you two kinds of plans. So now all the students listen. The plan one. Remember all the students, just try to understand me correctly. Plan one. Plan one is only applicable to the students who are, listen my words, there are some criteria, who is having good conceptual knowledge and means very good understanding of the subject. Okay, and the plan one is useful to the students who thoroughly read in their MSc. And the plan one is only useful to the students who are preparing for the SET exam at least from last 3 months. For them only it will work. What is the plan one? So the time is 6 hours. How many number of units I told to all of you? Minimum 9, maximum 11 units you all people has to read. So friends, you have a time of 50 days from today. Okay, how to read this? This 50 days, you have to divide it into 9 units. Okay, so you will get hardly 5 to 5.5 days. That's all. So what friends, you are having 5 to 5.5 days for one single unit. How many number of hours you have to read? 6 to 8. I always use the word minimum. I am always using the word minimum. 6 to 8 hours apart from the class. If you include the class hours, 7 to 9 hours you have to read. Now I will tell to all students how to read. Suppose example, you have kept 5 to 5.5 hours for one single unit. Let's consider friends, you all people have studying the molecular biology from today onwards. How to read this? First of all, divide all the concepts of the molecular biology. Every student know very well, you have to study prokaryotic replication, you have to study eukaryotic replication, you have to study prokaryotic translation, eukaryotic translation, transcription, you have to study prokaryotic translation, you have to study eukaryotic translation, and very important friends, you have to study the gene regulation, and you should also study the DNA repair mechanisms. These are all the 8 subunits that are present in the molecular biology chapter. So how to read this? So keep the point in your mind. 2 subunits, you keep it for 1 day. You keep it for 1 day. So prokaryotic replication and eukaryotic replication. How many number of times are hours are there? An example, let's consider I have 5 hours of time. You know how I will read? 2 hours I will read. Most important for me, 2 hours I will revise. 1 hour I will solve the question. Enough. I can easily crack the exam. Remember, whenever I'm reading the 2 hours, or how to read, you can keep any book. You keep my PPT because you can't read the standard reference book. You don't have a time. keep my PPT. You read any book, whether you are having a Pathfinder or whatever the book. You read one book and my PPT and revise the same information without looking the book. And 1 hour, whatever the MCQ book that I will provide, you just follow that MCQ book enough. You can answer almost every question that is coming in your set exam. Undoubtedly, you can crack the exam. Then, same thing, next second day, you choose the prokaryotic transcription and eukaryotic transcription. Again, 2 hours PPT and book, 2 hours very important revision, 1 hour is question solving. Undoubtedly, you can crack easily. So this will be for 5 to 5.5 days. Same thing you choose for the second unit also. Now, most of the students don't know which unit is very difficult unit, which unit is a very easy unit. I never say to any one of you, there is a unit called easy unit and there is a unit called as a difficult unit. But what I can tell you, I can tell you that in our TS set exam, unit 1 to 6, unit 8, 10, 13, these are all the 9 units where maximum number of questions are appearing every time. In the 2020 paper, in the 2023, there are 2 exams are going to happen. In previous exam also, most of the questions are coming from these 9 units. So I encourage everyone to read all these 9 units. And you people joined very late. I already told you, you all very less serious about your preparation. I have started from June. We have completed many of units. I have completed almost syllabus for the set and net tech people. We are doing the second time of revision. Now, everyone remember, currently we have started, listen my statements very correctly. We have started ecology, we have started molecular biology, we have started genetics. So in the next month or including before 25th of October, I will finish another 4 to 5 units very thoroughly. So by that, I will finish 8 units very easily. What about the remaining 2 units or 1 unit? You people has to focus on the recorded, which is already done. Trust me, for set only, I'm telling. If you listen my lessons, you can crack it very, very easily. So I am requesting every single student to watch biochemistry and cell biology recorded classes. I will tell you how to access also. If you watch at least 2 units recorded, remaining 7 to 8 units I will complete in the live classes. By that, before October 26th or 27th, only we can finish this. This is one way of a plan. What is the plan one? Every day 5 to 5.5 hours. Split the 9 to 10 or 11 units into 5 to 5.5 days. Spend 6 to 8 hours. Every single day 2 hours of reading, 2 hours of revision, 1 hour of question solving. So if you think that, sir, I don't have good knowledge on the subject, for me, it is very difficult to learn in 5 to 5.5 days. So what should I do? I encourage you follow the plan 2 very strictly. What is this plan 2? In our entire TS set syllabus, based on the most important topics that I have asked, I split the entire syllabus into 91 topics. If you really follow these 91 topics, undoubtedly you will crack the exam. So again, same. Now you can ask me, sir, I have never read all these units before. So what should you do? You watch the lecture, you revise sometime, and you solve the question, whichever the book I am providing enough. Undoubtedly, you will crack the exam. There's no doubt about it. Right. So, you know how I split this particular 90 topics. I have not taken only 1 unit. You see this, friends. I have taken 2 units together. Because if you keep on reading only 1 unit every single day, you get a lot of confusion and you don't get interest also. So I kept carbohydrate metabolism, which is unit 1, and I kept one topic of unit 2. Again, one topic of unit 1, one topic of unit 2. So in this way, I have covered all the 13 units into 91 topics. Among these 91 topics, at least if you focus on the 80 topics very strictly and dedicatedly, undoubtedly you will crack the exam. There's no doubt about it. No need to think also. But I will always give the guarantee to the students who are really working 6 to 8 hours. If you just read 2 to 3 hours, sir, I cannot crack the exam. I don't encourage that students also. Okay. If you want to achieve something in your life, you have to work hard. Nothing comes easily in your life. More hard work you do, more successful you are. See, I'm not discouraging anyone. See how I qualified CSIR NET All India Rank 2 in my first attempt only. Why? Is there any shortcut here? There's no shortcut. 98% of the hard work and 2% of intelligence. Just 2% intelligence is enough. And I really feel very, very sad every single time. See, I'm teaching to the students who are from Jammu, Kashmir, Assam. They are from different corners of India. All are successful. But which state students will qualify less in number the net exam? Only Andhra and Telangana and some of the Tamil Nadu and Tamil Nadu students. Only these three states will qualify less when compared to Tamil Nadu. Andhra and Telangana students are very poor. Why? Because one is lack of awareness and another one is lack of seriousness or about this particular exam. So if you want to crack whether the set or net, in this 50 days, I'm telling, you should spend 6 to 8 hours minimum. Then only you can crack it. Otherwise, I'm not discouraging. You don't read for exam. Just sit happily at home and do some other work. But if you decided you want to crack it, spend more time. And don't think that it is your theory exam. Okay, theory is different. It is completely analytical based questions, but set is very low level. There is a great chance that most of the questions are straightforward. So if you understand the concept, you can remember, you can answer the questions. So if the people who could not execute the plan 1, what you do, this 91 topics, you split into 50 days. You split into 50 days. You make one timetable and show to me compulsory. Then if there any modification, I will explain you. And some students are having a doubt, sir, what should I study? How should I study? Remember my words. Whenever you are studying, keep the PPT with you and read the book, whatever you are having. If you did not purchase any book, because for the TS and APSET, I will release the books next year, because still it is in progress. So, but MCQ books are ready. I will release it immediately. The best book I can encourage every student is Pathfinder. It is just 600 to 650 rupees or 700 maximum. That's all. I'll share the link if you want. You purchase this book, and more important than the book, more important is PPT. Keep the PPT plus book and solve the MCQs, whichever I'm sending to all of you in the form of a book. Enough. You can crack any kind of a question. So friends, finally, I'm summarizing 5 to 5 hours. If you are following the second plan, focus on a single topic. Focus on a single topic. Then focus on the MCQ as well. If you are reading the second plan, again, you require 7 to 8 hours. Here you are reading in the form of a topic wise. But you people, according to your situation, I don't encourage you to execute the plan 1. I encourage you to execute the plan 2. Because here you are reading a topic wise and you are covering all the units, it becomes little useful to all of you. Now, from tomorrow onwards, in 1 or 2 days, I will also make the videos, small videos. How to read unit 1, how to read unit 2, how to read unit 3, how to read unit 4. Like that, I will make all the videos. Actually, whenever I'm explaining you the lesson, before that also, I will tell you how to read that particular unit. But for all of you, I will make a separate small videos. Before reading that unit, just watch that 10 minutes of video. You will get a clear-cut idea what to read. Based on that, you will prepare. Okay. Okay. Is it clear, everyone? Clear for everyone? Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. The only reason I have not asked a single rupee also from everyone, the only reason is I want to check your dedication. I want to check whether you are serious or not. You also know very well, no institute in any state never allow you to join the classes without paying a single rupee. The only reason I have given the time, I want to check your sincerity level. Okay. And again, I'm telling to all the students, if you think that set is your ultimate priority, that is wrong. You have to focus on the net. Net is your ultimate priority. The moment set is completed, again focus on the net. And I already promised you, if you disqualified the net, if you are set, You no need to pay me a single rupee. I will again give you the coaching freely for the next term also. Until you qualify, we will be there to help you. Okay. I hope it's clear for everyone. Either today evening or tomorrow, I will call every set aspirants and I will share all the details. And I want you to read very, very dedicatedly from this 50, what we can say, 50 days. And the people who paid the fees, I will send books to every one of you. Okay. Okay. I hope it's clear for everyone. And I'm requesting every student make 150 days plan and send it to me personally or in the WhatsApp. I will very surely guide everyone if there are any changes to be done. And remember, please don't stick to the set exam. Give the importance to the net. If you qualify the net in the state of Telangana, obviously you're having the highest opportunities. Trust me very clearly. Okay, that's perfect. Why? Because friends, if you qualify the set or net, 99% in the month of November or December, the TSPSC is going to release DL notification, degree lecturer. You are all eligible if you qualify the set. Aramse you can get the government job also easily. So their starting only salary you will get above 70,000, which is really good. I encourage everyone to work hard till the month of December. Don't stop when you qualify the set. Okay, that's perfect. I'll see you in the tomorrow class and I'll share this PPT also to all of you in the group. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. If you find any kind of a doubt, you can ask me anytime. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.